the earth, Jesus also had to have some way of being taught the faith.
Yes.
It says he grew in wisdom and stature.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesus would have been a Jewish boy growing up, going to all these things. Let me tell you what, and we'll get into this next Sunday, but the book of Deuteronomy was like front and center to all Jewish people. That was the thing. They recited the Shema every day. Every day. They had it written on their arms and written in their heads. Do you know what they had written in their heads? You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. You know what that meant to them? You shall have no other gods other than Yahweh.
Yes. Right.
That's what that meant to them.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Then do you know what else was written on their hand, the law? By strength of God's hand we were led out of Egypt, not by strength of our own hand. You know what else was on their hand? The blessings and cursings, and how you would be blessed by resting in the strength of God, and how if you trusted in other gods, you would be cursed. They had that wrapped on their arms. So Jesus, as a young Jewish boy, was inundated with that every day. Every day he would have been reading and hearing about Deuteronomy. Every day. And you know what Jesus saw in Deuteronomy? He saw that God would do a work to raise him up from the death of the cross. He saw that it would be by the works of God and not by his own strength that he would overcome the death of the cross. He saw the wondrous work of God to do all that he did in leading the children of Israel out of Egypt. He saw all that as a man, right?
Yeah.
And that taught him faith. It brought forth something in him where Jesus stood still and saw the salvation of God while he hung on the cross.
Yeah.
He stood still and saw that it would be the work of God to save him from that cross.
Mm-hmm.
He was still, be still and know that I am God. Jesus saw something in Deuteronomy that brought stillness forth in him, where even as he hung on the cross dying, he was still and was knowing that God was his God.
Yeah.
Abba.
Yeah.
You see